They say everything is bigger in Texas. Just like the day before an Aggie game. And that's how they do it in Aggie land. And with that, the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us to Bryan College Station, Texas. Battle of number 13 against number 14. The Auburn Tigers in town to take on the Aggies of Texas A&M. Packed house. About 108,000 will join us on a picture-perfect day in East Central Texas. SEC West is underway. And Auburn and Bo Nix will start things off at the Tiger 25-yard line. And the rest of the offense that joins Bo looks like this. There was a time where some of the offensive linemen said, you know, we should make the tight ends linemen. They never catch any balls. That's not the story anymore, including Shanker, one of his favorite targets with 21 catches. Tank Bigsby, the tailback number 4. They fake it to him on the bootleg. Nix throws a strike. Going to be close to a first down on the completion to Demetrius Robertson. High backfield now, and the toss is to Hunter. And Hunter's got a first down and plenty more. Got face masked and finally bulldogged out of bounds. I don't know if we're going to get a flag, but certainly they had a hold of his face mask. Hunter now flushes out of that backfield. Nix looks that way, comes back to the right and in and out of the hands of the tight end who we highlighted, Shanker, as we set the Aggies defense for you. Here's the guys that'll be on the field the most. Antonio Johnson leads the team in tackles right now, has made some midseason All-America lists. That's how far he's come from a season ago. Straight up the middle is Bigsby. And Tank's got it into Aggie land at the 47. Third down and 6. Nix, look out from behind, and down he goes. They got to him, and it's Tyree Johnson, who's been on a sack tear as of late.
Five sacks in the last 3.
Stands back around the 15-yard line for the Aggies. End over end kick. Smith camps under, didn't call fair catch.
And he glanced down and looked. He knew what he was going to take because he.
Zach Calzada out of Sugar Hill, Georgia, and Lanier High School at the helm for Texas A&M. Isaiah Spiller in the backfield with him. From the 16. Calzada throws. Weidermeyer, the tight end, is close to a first down on the first play of the game. As we check the rest of the offense for the Aggies, including Kenyon Green, who anchors their offensive line. He's played every spot on that offensive line except center, and he actually played center in the Orange Bowl back in January. And it's second down and a yard. Spiller, and he's got the first down with a 2-yard gain against an Auburn defense that's been really stingy lately. And their linebackers are rangy, man. Jacoby McClain especially leads the team in tackles. He led the country in tackles last year and still didn't make the Butkus semifinal.
I don't blame him.
He's playing like a Butkus finalist. Calzada complete. Anais Smith on the receiving end. Weidermeyer in motion, sets up on the right. They're going to flare it out. Oh, and Jalen Weidermeyer had nothing but room in front of him, but he forgot to take the laundry with him.
So remember.
Spiller. Oh, man, he had to work for it. I don't know. He's going to be short, I think. Jacoby McClain made the stop.
Half yard at least.
And they're going for it. And it's Spiller. And he backpedaled and kept the legs driving just enough to move the chains. Calzada, plenty of time. He's going to go deep and got Weidermeyer this time. He holds on to it. Big gain. Down inside the 40 to the 36 at the Auburn 36. Here's a toss. Spiller. Nice job defensively out there on the edge. Smoke Monday with down to the 34 of Auburn. Play fake, quick throw, and a quick strike. First down, Damon Demas.
Demas makes a great catch here. This is tough. It does not, you know, everybody says if it.
At the 18. Spiller up the middle. Isaiah Spiller down to the 5.
And another first down run, another first down successful play. I'll tell you what.
Set behind Calzada. The throw to the end zone is incomplete. There are no flags intended for Jalen Preston. And Smith.
Good defense.
Got a yard and a half.
That's what you call set the edge. You know you got guys.
So 2 top receivers to the right. Calzada, heavy pressure, has to let go of it. Incomplete.
Well, how about that defensive stand for Auburn?
And he drills it from 21 yards out. So a good looking drive, a little disappointing for the Aggies that they don't get 7, but. That won't be returnable either. So about that right here with the Auburn offense.
There's the.
And in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Kobe Hudson, and that was right on him. It looked like. Second down. Bo will keep it. Nick's trying to get to the edge and only gets a yard. Nice job by the Aggie defense. Jalen Jones stretched that thing out, made the tackle. 4 receivers set. The throw's on target. The blocking's pretty good, and it's first down. Sean Shivers. That had to work just like it worked, or it wouldn't have gotten anything.
This is where the
toss to Bigsby. Tank just puts his head down and puts both hands around the ball to get maybe 2. Aaron Hansford, one of the first guys there to for Auburn on second down and 9. Nix off play action. Flares it out to Bigsby with the stiff arm, still going. Going to be short of the first down. They've got 3rd down and 4 here. Bigsby, I beg your pardon, that is Shivers, and Shivers shakes through the middle for the first down.
See that?
Throwing on the run and completing it out to the tight end Shanker, and another Auburn first down.
So what does
Shivers will empty the backfield. This is a quarterback draw for Nix. Made one man miss, and as Gary said, looking like a running back, picks up 11.
All right, so in the game so far, it's by Mike Bobo.
Nix throwing all the way on this one into the shadows and complete. Shedrick Jackson. Bigsby, big opening off the left side.
Big may be an understatement on that one.
That was a gaping hole over there. Empty backfield. It's an end around. And that goes nowhere. Shivers got back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the defense. And Andre White in the red zone. Second down and 10. It'll be 3rd down and about 8. Nix, plenty of time, flares it out to Shivers, but he's going down for almost no gain. Cooper makes the play.
So both defensive coordinators, Derek Mason,
2 to tie things up. And it's right down the middle. So back-to-back 14-play drives, and both times the kicker is who ends it. We're tied at 3, and Kyle Field just hit the field goal to kick it back to A&M. And this one's going to be returnable. Devon Achane doesn't even make the 10-yard line. Nice job by Tennyson on the special teams to make the hit.
You know, that's a thing.
Weidermeyer in motion now, sets on the left side. That's where they'll run it with Spiller. Isaiah trying to weave his way through an opening. There isn't much there, though. And he picked up 2 of 8 for Zach Calzada. This is only the 2nd possession for A&M. Calzada had that ball tipped and incomplete. Brad Nessler, Gary Daniels. Aggie fans will be happy if they pick up this 3rd down conversion. Calzada near his own goal line. Going to go deep. Overshot his intended receiver. The left footer lays it out there. Demetrius Robertson reversing field. Got around one guy, got a block. And Robertson, nice return. Out across the 45-yard line. The transfer from Georgia.
Still accomplished the block.
Nix loads, going long. Got a man there, just overshot him. Incomplete. A little bit cooler today because there's a couple he should have had. A-Chain. Devon A-Chain for about 8. Smoke Monday wraps him up. Here he is again. And he's got a first down to the 41. Jamie?
Well, A-Chain's a football player who may face a football field opponent.
Jamie asked him that question, and he thought about it for a second, and then he rattled off, as she said, a bunch of guys that played for him at Florida State, a bunch of guys that played other places for him. And first and 10 at the 30. It's been mostly this guy. A-Chain for 4 or 5 more.
Auburn's handled them so far.
And they do it there, as A-Chain only got a couple.
I'll take.
They're 0 for 5, and the play clock winding down at 3. Calzada fires to the outside. They're not going to get this first down either. Intended for Demond Demas from 42. And didn't get it. Pushed it to the right.
Well, I'll tell you, the
backfield of the Tigers. Tank Bigsby trying to cut it outside. Antonio Johnson says The hometown connection guy with Nix down the middle, connects with his tight end Schenker for the first down.
It's that road bow, home bow kind of label.
Oh boy, he got away with one there. That's because the receiver slipped, and it was almost intercepted by Chappelle. Luckily for Nix, he didn't have to. Man, every yard is just tough to come by. Edger and Cooper again met Shivers in the hole. Been a tough go today against this Aggie defense.
Remember 2 series ago they did safety blitz. They're coming again.
And this one caught.
I don't think
did he
so.
scrape it off the turf?
I think it skipped.
Incomplete. Intended for Jarius Johnson.
So Mike Elko, who says, well, he had 1 fair catch, but he got hit on it. I don't think he should do it again.
Now he has another fair catch. They saw that one, and so did Tennyson, who falls from the undefeated ranks. Isaiah Spiller, only a yard. And Lane Kiffin was down there in the corner at Ole Miss. It didn't count. Yeah. And have a holding call, I'm sure. The pass is complete. And up to the 25-yard.
Holding. Offense. Number 58. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Second down.
Left tackle in the last 2 minutes into a rout by the Dogs late in the second quarter. And they will play it safe, but this guy, you're never really safe with him, the way he weaves through traffic. Isaiah Spiller gets it out to the 23-yard line, and that's where the half will come to an end. Now, if you like defense, you're liking this one so far.
We said RC Slocum Pat die. That's exactly what we got. Yards.
Isaiah Spiller. He's going. Oh man. Tennyson again. And that's a 5-yard loss.
Again, pass.
Gotta think they're going to throw it to him pretty soon. There comes one. Spiller. Just when Gary called it. Let's check in with Jamie.
Yeah, and putting
Isaiah Spiller has a lower left ankle injury right now.
He's limping out there in the flat after that last reception, and that one's knocked away.
It's good coverage.
Jalen Simpson. Centino to kick.
Man.
Deep spiral. Backpedaling is Robertson. Demetrius Robertson coming back the other way. Got it out to the 29.
Good coverage, but he got every yard of it he could.
The offenses of these two teams.
That's a good idea.
Tank Bigsby with a stiff arm. Still moving the pile, and a first down, it appears.
And that's exactly what they did, because their last 6 first down plays.
From the 38, play fake, and the throw is complete to the outside. Xavier Capers with the catch. And our Aggies. Here's a delayed little draw. It's not going to get the first down. Hansford and Leal.
But Brian Harsin wants to do it if they don't pick it up here.
Nix is under center. Play action. Going to go long and got it. Complete inside the 40. And again, they use the tight end, Luke Deal, this time. Back to Bigsby. Bounces into the hole, out of the hole, and through the tackles of O'Neal. Got 9.
Gotta love that run, don't you? Offensive line produces this offense.
He throws to his tight end again. Shanker broke a tackle, got inside the 20 to the 18, make it to 17.
So that's Shanker's 3rd catch.
As Nix has driven the Tigers to the 17. Now Bigsby is going to lose some yardage here. Actually, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as he shoved Jalen Jones with him out of bounds. Robertson in motion, and Nix as a runner, as Gary said, well, maybe as a thrower. He's just got to get rid of this one.
They had an illegal man downfield, blocker downfield. They should call that a penalty.
They're going to bring the house. Nix to throw to the corner of the end zone, and just couldn't find it. Kobe Hudson, it was coming right over his head, and he just couldn't locate it back. And he missed it to the right.
Cow.
Still, points are at a premium.
Both.
Calzada throws it out in the flat to A-Chain. Broke one tackle, but not the second. So we take a look at the Dr. Pepper 2 losses earlier this season to the Dogs, the other to Penn State. Calzada is going to go long. Man out there, got him. Chapman. Finally a big play.
That's Caleb Chapman's 7th reception of the year. He had 4 early, but he's been injured. Had 1 last week. He's right here. I was thinking this was going to happen on 3rd down because they were squatting, but on 2nd down, Caleb Chapman runs right by him, and a perfect throw. Great catch. And look how much bigger Chapman seems this year than a year ago.
Yeah, no
he was a skinny kid a year ago.
Big play there. 49 yards to the 32. Calzada throws to the outside. It goes right back to him, and he tiptoes out of bounds right at the 1st down marker.
It's hot.
Yep.
And his arm talent is big.
A-Chain might have lost a half a yard on that one.
First drive, basically.
Calzada straight down the middle and complete to Anaya Smith, who gives a little bow.
So I said
Anaya,
excuse me, Brandon. I said Anaya Smith was in as a blocker, but this time it was one-on-one, and he knew it. Now, did he catch that ball? Another look? Can't tell. Quick snap, that's the thing to do. But I was stopping it and taking a look here.
This should be a good look from this angle. I thought he had it, and I still think he has it.
Yeah, I don't think that ball moves.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. 1st down.
We said Zach's not much.
A-Chain.
Oh,
boy, flags all over.
A little bit of movement from Auburn, but they weren't in the neutral zone.
Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
Auburn was leaning, and 2 tight ends into the left. Oh, my goodness.
Maybe we're never going to get this 1st down play done.
False start. Offense, number 42. 5-yard penalty.
So Zach's going to go argue. Now, really.
Meyer, the tight end, who shifts over to the left. Calzada looking to the left. Goes incomplete to Anaya Smith.
He got away with the last throw when he backed up. But
2nd and goal from the 14. Chapman in motion from way over on the other side. Here's the screen. This is Weidemeyer. And a flag down. Guess we're going to have probably a holding call out there.
Yeah, Jameer Johnson, number 58.
Holding. Offense, number 58. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay 2nd down.
So we said the MO is, there's the hold right there. The MO is screens and tight end. Fade to the big receivers in the end zone.
Quarterback draw. And a head first into Smoke Monday.
Now remember, backup quarterback for A&M is a walk-on. You take a hit like this, you're fortunate going head first like that you don't get hurt on the play.
It was helmet to helmet.
Sure was.
So a flag for targeting, and Zach Calzada is hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say he's dizzy or something.
I don't know if that's a delayed reaction or what the case is, but we're going to see the backup.
He got hit on his left shoulder, and it's gone dead on him.
Let's go to Jamie.
Yeah, his shoulder, what I've observed in this injury before is it's hanging loose on that left side, and it took a second for him to realize it, but he has no control over that left arm right now.
Up as well, so 3 receivers in close. They'll play it safe, and Spiller doesn't get anything.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that call. I would have given one throw to the end zone.
Lead back from 30 yards away, and he drills it. It's going to be 29 officially, but he hits that one.
2 goal line stands have kept them in the game for Auburn.
That last drive. Now it's Bo Nix's turn to try to even things up or get the lead for the Tigers. It's Tank Bigsby in the flat. He only got about a yard. Etcher and Cooper, man.
Yes, he is.
He's all over the place.
And he's
Nick's going to flare it out in the flat to Shivers. Trying to put a move on, got it to the 30, and that's about it. Let's get an update on Calzada from Jamie.
Well, as he remains in the medical tent, Jimbo Fisher did go in to check on him for a couple minutes. When he came out, he went straight to Blake Boston. He has started to warm up continuously with his helmet on the sideline here.
Thanks. There's a replay of the pain that Zach's in. And the walk-on continues, as Jamie said, to warm up on the sideline, hoping to get the ball back if they can prevent a 3rd down conversion by the Tigers. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. Nix just throws it in the dirt.
I don't think that play counted. It was a penalty before the snap.
False start. Offense, number 5. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
They're probably happy about that.
Yeah.
Nix, far sideline, incomplete. Intended for Jackson again.
Well, one thing that Antonio Johnson.
This one comes to the near side. Smith trying to track it down. Boy, it's a great roll. And goes out of bounds around the 13-yard line. Run blitz. Spiller runs by it. Isaiah Spiller still going all the way out to the 35.
Well, you knew what was coming, but they blocked it. The A&M offensive line bought enough time, and Zach Calzada is going to go in with 1st and 10 with good field position now.
You know, if he didn't get legendary status from the upset over Alabama, coming out of that tent and coming back on the field, let's see how he does. It's Spiller. Isaiah got a couple more. Spiller getting a little bit warmed up after that ankle problem earlier. Calzada rifles this one incomplete. Nowhere near Demas, the intended receiver.
You can man-to-man coverage on Weidermeyer right there.
Calzada fires it complete. 1st down and then some. Anias Smith back into Auburn territory near the 45.
So not only did Weidermeyer have man-to-man, but in the slot, so did Anias Smith. Comes out, nice stem, straightens back up, and the ball again hits him right in the bullseye in the 0.
Go on. Near the end of the 3rd quarter, back to the ground game. Isaiah Spiller for about 15 more.
This time the freshman Fothery, number 76, the right tackle, right there. Watch him handle his man, push him by. This offensive line started to come into their own when they inserted 76 at right tackle.
And Isaiah Spiller getting a little bit lathered up. Auburn trailing by 3, and A&M on the move to end the 3rd. ball game here. 109,835 on hand today on a picture perfect day. Zach Calzada through the fourth quarter so far. Calzada's going to throw it up the other way. Anaya Smith looking for a block. Wow, nice open field tackle by Tennyson.
So as soon as
have to earn all of this one. Calzada finally throws and skips it off the hands of Weidermeyer, incomplete.
Yeah, not much of a chance for the first down there.
We'll try from 47 yards away. Kick on the way, and he got this one. Seth Small adds to the A&M lead. Still without a touchdown, but they lead 9-3. And we got a long way to go. Hunter will let it go.
Back in at left guard, the starter.
Nix throws it out to Bigsby in the flat. He got one block. He got a second block, and he got almost 10. Maybe he did get 10.
And the blocks.
He did get 10. First down. And now an end around, a flea flicker, and Nix dropped the ball. He lofts it out there. I think that's going to be just an incomplete pass.
What do you call a dropped flea flicker?
Wants to throw going left. Now he did drop the ball. Aggies have got it. And it's a touchdown. Michael Clemens.
I think Jaden Peavy caused the fumble on the play. Number 92. It's one of those RPOs to the outside. Peavy's waiting for him, and I think he dropped it before he even got hit. So he dropped the flea flicker, and I think he dropped the bootleg on the play on the same time.
And Clemens didn't drop anything except a 24-yard fumble return into the end zone.
Wasn't even hit out of his hands. So back-to-back plays, he drops the football.
Calzada, heavy pressure, throws and got it to Anaya Smith. Auburn really has to do something now as they start from the 25.
One last series.
Hunter. And he goes for about 4 before he stood up.
Remember TJ Finley, the transfer from LSU, came in.
LSU. Nix, quick slant. And a first down to Kobe Hudson. Had a couple of comeback wins this year, and they're going to need another one. Screen pass that never materialized. He threw it over Hunter's head, almost to one of the linemen.
Yep. That's the crowd got that one. I don't know if they were going on a clap cadence or it was actually Bo calling the signals, but there was a not in sync with the snap.
False start. Offense. Number 59. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Blitz coming from the safety. Nix fires nowhere near his receiver again. Whether it was just a bad throw or Demetrius Robertson didn't cut it outside. One of the two.
Back.
Keep an eye on the clock. Did they get the snap off? Nix rolls to throw and throws it away.
Oh, man. Somebody got hit hard at the sideline. Bo got shoved as he let it go and collisioned out of bounds.
So did that gentleman on the sideline. Here's the punt. Smith trying to clear out his teammates and then took it on a hop. He makes every punt return interesting.
Yeah,
I think Jamie's got an update on the gentleman that got hurt on the sideline.
Yeah, he's a native to College Station. He lives here. He works typically with the Red Hat, which is what we work with on the broadcast, the crew that deals with the game clock and whatnot. His name is Ron Crozier, and obviously he's being tended to well here by the Texas A&M staff, but he does work every home game for Texas A&M.
A-chain. And he dropped the ball. at the end of a long run, and Auburn's got it covered inside the 5.
I think it was Donovan Kaufman, #1, who punched the ball from behind. At the end of that great running play, Kaufman, you don't think you're going to catch A-Chain, but he had to kind of dodge and weave, and it gave time for Donovan to kind of catch up on the play. So he runs back into him, and then he punches it with his left hand.
That was a 47-yard run by Devon A-Chain until that play right there that Gary's talking about, and then Roger McCreary covered the ball.
For Auburn.
And an opening for Bigsby. Tank Bigsby's got a first down as they're trying to rip it out of his hands.
As they talk about with Tank.
And the catch made after a 9-yard gain by Shedrick Jackson.
You wonder, would he been able to control it had the ground not been there? Because his left hand comes off and his right hand's on top. It counts.
Yep.
After review, the ball hit the ground prior to the receiver possessing the ball. Therefore, incomplete pass. The second down at the 16-yard line.
Landslide, 4-0.
That's right. One receiver, the tight end, had just moved over to the right side. Nix in trouble, doing his scrambling Bo Nix act, and now he'll take off with it. And he's going to be short by about a yard of a first down.
Him has kept him corralled.
3rd and a yard. They need one, and they got one, I think, from Bigsby. That's all he got. Nix fires. That was a strike. Kobe Hudson with a catch.
Well, early in the year, this.
After review, the pass hit the ground prior to the receiver possession of the ball. Incomplete.
It was actually Kobe
26-yard
Hudson's knee that it knocks it out of his own hands, and then you see the ball move as it comes in. So back-to-back receptions that Auburn thought they had.
They're 14 down with 9:40 to go. Tank Bigsby broke one tackle, dives forward for about 7.
Yeah, Nick Brahms that time the center got.
Pass is complete, but Bigsby is drilled by Aaron Hansford.
Hansford, who came to A&M as a wide receiver, now athletic outside linebacker. He knows he's got help inside. He knows he's got Andre White, so he plays to the outside. Perfect zone defense.
Auburn's got to go for it on 4th and a yard, and they get it with Bigsby. So that'll quiet the crowd for a moment. They had been able to do that, but now they're down 2 touchdowns to number 14 A&M, and they're still coming after him. Damani Richardson again.
Well, Auburn had, Alabama had nightmares with safeties coming in pass. And the same thing now has happened to Auburn. Passing situation in the game, and number 26, kind of a bust, was going to be a screen, but it was read so well by A&M, nowhere to go.
2nd and 25. Nix steps up, goes short over the middle to Shivers. And Shivers just trying to get some of that yardage back before Edgerrin Cooper made another tackle.
That was an impressive catch by Shivers.
Blitz coming. Nix running. Lets it fly. No good. Incomplete.
It's funny when you watch the A&M.
Any kind of hope alive here, or A&M's going to have great field position. Nix sets up, throws short to Schenker, but he's out short of the first down.
So that time,
A-Chain behind Calzada, gets the carry, gets run down from behind after maybe a pickup of a yard.
So a little bit of a salute to this Auburn out of your defense on that.
A-Chain the other way. Same result. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Alabama in the Iron Bowl, and those hopes are fading here in the last 5:20. Throw complete. Chapman out of bounds. He's had 3 big catches in the second half.
Yeah, nice route. Remember, Chapman's got the speed for the deep route, and this time enough chance for Calzada to throw this one in rhythm and wide open to the outside.
So 18-yard pickup for number 81. Here, Isaiah Spiller. Got about 3. And backfield as the fullback with Spiller the tail. Isaiah, a little hesitation in the hole. Now he's got 100. As everybody's trying to get to a date with Georgia and Atlanta, and Calzada, some miscommunication there, turned around and looked for somebody to hand it to.
Yeah, either Devin A-Chain went the wrong way or
37-yard attempts for Seth Small. And much like the kick against Alabama, had that little left thing going and then right on through. Tack on 3 more. Some change away from going to 7-2 on the season. And Auburn's going to fall to a disappointing 6-3. Let's get another. Bo Nix looking for some kind of late magic here. And that just a short throw, a pickup of 4. Zook was just talking about the standings, and we just showed them to you, the remaining schedule for Alabama. LSU tonight, New Mexico State, Arkansas, and then the Iron Bowl against these Auburn Tigers on Thanksgiving weekend this week. That's where we'll be. Nix trying to thread one in there and can't. Nice job defensively by Jalen Jones again. Nix low, picked off by Jones. Got a hand on the last one, got both hands on that one.
so what I'm talking about again to the outside is
And now going to drop Spiller for a loss.
And that just kind of goes hand in hand for what this defense.
Run blitz coming. Spiller trying to get the yardage back that he lost, and he does. Puts him back over 100. He knows that one more broken tackle and he's maybe in the end zone.
He felt if I wouldn't have got tripped, just a little trip. One hand on the leg.
Just a couple of minutes away. Jump stop in the hole. Spiller outside. Nice run.
Nice run to end the game.
Yeah.
So as we watch or wait for A&M
today in Bryan College Station, and Jimbo Fisher and the Aggies will go to 7-2 and 4-2 in conference play.
Well, A&M went from a few weeks ago being maybe the most disappointing team in the country to maybe the toughest team in the country.
What a difference a month makes, huh? Almost 110,000 watched it today, the second largest crowd ever at Kyle Field, and they'll go home happy on a perfect sunshiny day here in early November. A few words being tossed back and forth between the two teams right now. A little frustration on the part of the Tigers, and that will be the final cannon blast of the day. 20-3. Time for our play of the game, presented by Jersey Mike's Subs. And as the defense did so many times today, coming up with big plays. But that's a drop by Bo Nix. It's not going to be dropped by Michael Clemens, who takes it 24 yards for the touchdown. And here's how Andrew Monica called it for the Texas A&M Radio Network.
Two receivers to the left, now in motion from left to right goes Javarius Johnson. Fake to Bigsby. Nix fumbled the football. It is loose. Picked up by Clemens. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Michael Clemens. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice call, Andrew. Down to Jamie.
Coach, we saw Zach Calzada in a ton of pain in the second half. What happened to him on that play, and what did it mean to this team to kick
His
back?
shoulder just slipped, and they put it back in. He was fine. He went out and played. He's tough, man. He's competitive. That's football. That's when your quarterback can play like that, the rest of them do. Set the tone. I've always been blessed to have those guys. I've been blessed. And I'm going to tell you what, he's one of them. He's an unbelievable competitor. And our ability to run the football second half was great. And our ability on defense, our defense is playing lights out, man. As good as anybody in America.
We talked at halftime about why this game was sustainable defensively for your team. How were they able to separate?
Control the line of scrimmage. Control the line of scrimmage. Got him, won the rushing battle. Got him in third and longs. We're able to cover. Got good pressure on the quarterback. We tackled well in space. And we reduced the pocket and didn't let Bo get out. He's a really good player.
Coach, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tyree, we talked this week about how much fun you have getting after quarterbacks. Was today fun to play in?
Oh, very fun. You know, I was looking forward to this one on the schedule.
Michael Clemens, Jaden Peavy, yourself, you come together in the second half, but how much of an old-school, old-fashioned football game was it to play in the first half of this one?
Oh, yeah, it was a hard fight for real. That's what we already knew this going into the game, so we just tried to keep going. We knew they was going to make some plays, so we just had to keep fighting and worry about the next play.
It's a pretty good stadium to go celebrate in. Go ahead, we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, the celebration continues here at Kyle Field as the standings are updated now. Alabama on top. LSU is their date tonight. A&M keeps pace, and they had beaten Alabama a month ago right here at this field. That's going to wrap it up. As the alma mater is done, the cadets are not done. The party is just starting in Bryant College Station. That's going to wrap it for us. For Gary Danielson, Jamie Erdahl, Gene Steratore, our entire CBS crew, Brad Nessler saying so long. From College Station, the final score, the Aggies 20, the Tigers 3. We'll get you back to Adam Zucker and company for the college football postgame show presented by Rocket Mortgage right after these messages. See you in Knoxville next Saturday.